Ringo Starr's It's Been Too Long is it's got a bit of a groovy, bluesy, countryish vibe to it. And the great thing about this for us is that it only needs 3 chords and there are only 2 real sections to learn. There's a verse and a chorus, and that's pretty much it. And here's the verse chord progression on the screen right now. And the chords that you need are C, F and G major. Now I know that F major can sometimes be a right pain in the backside. But the thing is, you'll never get it any better if you don't start using it. And if Ringo can use it, then so can you. And I'm not having a dig at Ringo. I could never have a go at one of the Fabs. But he's not really known for being a guitar player. Drumming, well, that's a different story. So here's the verse, and it's a pretty standard chord progression. There's nothing special about this at all. And it's kind of like a 12-bar blues chord progression. And if you've been on my channel before, you know I love a good 12-bar blues. The only difference here is that the C chord at the beginning, we're going to play 8 bars of that before changing to kind of F and then C and then G, F, then back to C. Now, what you can do for strumming is something very simple. You can just do this. All right. So what that is down, down, up. That's all. Down, down, up, down, 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 down. And when you are strumming, try and keep relaxed, okay? When you're tense like this, it doesn't make the strumming sound too good. So try and keep as relaxed as possible as you can. Like that. Move about as you play. So let's have a little quick sing-song of this part of the song. 1, 2, 3. Well, it's been too long since we've seen each other. Yeah, it's been too long since we listened to one another. And it's been too long since we dreamed mighty dreams. And it's been too long since we floated downstream together, together. It's been too long. That's the verse, and it's really simple. It's not too complicated. You've got enough time for your brain to think, okay, I'm going to switch to the next chord. So as you can see, there's like a whole raft of C majors, a whole load of Fs, a whole load of Cs, and then the down G is you've got 2 bars of that, and then you've got 2 bars of F, and 2 bars of C. So there's plenty of time to get your brain thinking about, okay, I'm going to change chords. Now let's talk very quickly about transitioning, right? Because the way I'm playing C major, F major and G major, the 2 fingers here are always on the same frets. So the 2nd finger is always on the 2nd fret and the 3rd finger is always on the 3rd fret. All right, it doesn't matter which chord you're playing. So obviously they're on different strings. So on the C major chord, they're on the 5th and 4th string, and you see, look, they're together. When you play the F major chord, this kind of basic version, you're just hopping over and doing that mini bar, and there you go. 3rd finger, 2nd finger on 3rd fret and 2nd fret. And for the G major chord, now this only works if you play G the way I play it, which is with 4th finger, 3rd finger and 2nd finger. Because when you have that, the 3rd finger, 2nd finger, it's on the 3rd fret and the 2nd fret. And keeping those two fingers together, it's going to make your life easier. And obviously this is going to take a bit of practice. It won't just happen overnight, but you do have to practice. So if you do put that practice in, you will find that you will make this change between C, F and G a lot smoother. And I think that's a really great thing to remember, these two fingers. If you're looking for more help, a little bit more personalized help than just free YouTube videos, then I do one-on-one classes with a platform called Till, link down below, check it out. Now when it goes into the chorus after the verse, there are two C major chords at the end of the verse. Then it does a very common thing with this type of progression. It then goes to the F major chord for 2 bars, comes back to the C major chord, goes back to the F, and then goes up to a G major chord for 4 bars before going back to C. It's a very common kind of chord progression, and it's almost like just a practice progression. So, and again, we can keep the same strumming, just like that. It's a nice pattern. It's a really nice pattern and a nice simple chord progression. So should we just have a bash through that together? Sing along if you know it. All right, this is the chorus. And so as I said, we'll start from the end of the verse. There'll be 2 C's, and then we'll go into the verse. And it starts with the backing singers singing "It's been too long," and then Ringo comes in with his beautiful vocals. I'm not dissing Ringo. Honestly, not one of the Fabs. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's been too long since we've seen each other, since we've listened to another, since we dreamed mighty dreams, since we floated downstream. That's basically it. You know, very simple, but I think on the record it does sound pretty groovy. And I got one question for you. At the end of that chorus that I just sang, there's a reference to another Beatles song. Do you recognise it? If you do, let me know down in the comments. Now, if you want more easy beginner guitar songs, then click this link right here. And thank you so much for joining me, and happy strumming.